Good afternoon. My name is Tyler Dilly. I am giving this final presentation and speech on why hog farmers should be revered rather than hated. First and foremost, let's point out that since 1990, hog farming has brought it a great deal of revenue to North Carolina and has supported a lot of jobs and founded a lot of jobs in North Carolina. So, first, secondly, I work for Smithfield Hog Productions. I work on a 4,800 head hog farm. We are a sow farm, which means we have 4,788 female hogs, which is known as a sow or gilt. The difference between a sow and a gilt is a gilt has never given birth, and a sow has given birth at least one time. The other 12 hogs we have on the farm are boars. They are male hogs. So, um, I work out of Faison, North Carolina, and a lot of my hogs go to the food market. You'll find Smithfield hog products in over 50 different pork products. But going back to uh, the farm, there on the farm, we breed the hogs through AI or artificial insemination, or if we run out of semen, we do have to let the boars impregnate the sows. But that's enough of that. Uh, as a hog farmer, I work long, hard hours and long, hard days. I work 11 days straight, and I'm required to put 96 hours on one pay period. Now, I know a lot of y'all are doing the math and go, okay, that's 9.9 and something hours a day. But it's physically demanding job. You have a wild animal that you are trying to tame and get to trust you. And we have them from 100 pounds all the way up to about 500. We work 11 days straight. That means I go back. I'm on my 3-day break right now. I had this past Friday, Saturday, yesterday, and today, Sunday, off. Tomorrow, when I report to work, I will not get another break until not this coming Thursday, but Thursday week. That'll be my next break. Now I'll get what I like to call a semi break because I'll go into work at 3 o'clock, well 4 o'clock on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I'll be off the farm rather than at 2 o'clock. I'll be off no later than 11:30. Some days 9:10:30. I'll be out of there. Uh, as a hog farmer, I care about every single one of those 4,800 hogs that are on my farm, including from the babies, the piglets, all the way up to the oldest sow or oldest boar. I care about them. I want to make sure that they get the best treatment, that they are not mistreated, and that if they need treatment, they get their treatment. And if they're not responding to treatment, I make sure that they have a good death. I treat my hogs, especially in my 3 barns. I have 3 barns that are assigned to me that I feed and make sure everything is okay inside those barns every day. I treat my sows and my gilts. I don't have kids yet, but I treat them just about as close as I would a kid. Granted, I'm not allowed to hit them because that is viewed as abuse, but I try to treat them in a way that I want them to know what to do and what not to do. Granted, a hog is a wild animal and they still have their wild instincts. So they're not going to back down nor be afraid of me. They might be afraid of me, but at the end of the day, they're going to do what they know. A hog is a selfish animal. So if they want what's best for them over what's best for the entire pen, they live 6 in a pen and they roam around the pen freely. Uh, and just as I care for my hogs, I also care about the people who will be enjoying my hog product. I don't want anybody to get sick or to get hurt because of my product. Got a lot of pride in what I do and a lot of pride in the product we produce at this farm. And I don't want to hurt the general public because of it. And like I've said before, we're not cruel to the animals, contrary to popular belief. We don't hit them. We don't. We'll pet them. We got them. We got most of them where you can pet them. They're just a 500-pound puppy dog. That's all they are. And I'd rather. It's to the point. I'd rather somebody over the last 9 months of working there. I'd rather somebody hurt me over my hogs, even though they're a wild animal. I'd rather that we're taming. I'd rather somebody hurt me than my hogs. Because for me, like I said, I treat them as I would a kid. I try to steer them. You know, in this barn, you're not allowed to do this because it's wrong. It, I'm studying criminal justice. Therefore, instilled in me through nature is this stand up for the little guy thing. And they will actually bully each other to the point where they pick on the little guy. And I hate seeing that. So I try to correct them to know that you can't do this because it's not right. Don't pick on the little guy because you want their food. They need that food too. Or don't pick on the little guy because you want to be where they're laying. They can lay there too. There's plenty. There, you got a 10-foot space to pick from. And as I said, we're required if a sow is getting treated for anything, if they're no longer they don't respond to any kind of treatment, we are required to give them a good and honorable death. And we have to see to it because otherwise you will get fired for animal cruelty and I'm not looking for any jail time because of a 500-pound hog. I hope y'all have a great rest of the day. I hope this was a little bit informative, and I hope that you can understand my point of view and my side of the story. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great rest of your time at the University of Mount Olive, and I wish each and every one of you the best in your educational career. God bless.